In this lecture, I am going to teach you how to write an opinion essay. I am going to teach you my approach, whatever I have been teaching in my live classes, how I wrote essay in the exam and scored 79. I am not only teaching, I am going to use that approach and write an essay in front of you. So you'll get to know how to use that approach in real time. The topic for us is some people believe that government money should not be spent on arts. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Just read this question and think. Is this a discussion essay? Is this a opinion essay? You have to think about the prompt. You need to read this statement also. Focus is on government money and arts. Okay. You need to include these things in your essay. Focus should be on these things. If you say agree, I agree with this statement, then up to what extent? If you say I disagree, then up to what extent? You have to support your arguments. You have to justify. That is the main thing here. Okay, so let's start. The first step is brainstorming. That is very important, guys. Okay, keep this thing in mind. Brainstorming is the first step. Now, if I say agree, I agree with the statement that do not spend money on arts. Okay, do not spend money on arts. I agree with this statement. So I will say like there are few jobs, okay, as compared to other domains. What are other domains? You have technology, okay, then you have architecture, interior, science, okay, you have medicine. So whatever, like you can name many. Okay, no need to write all. I'll just write these three only, that's all. Okay, then what else? uh, Art plays very little role in improving our lives. Okay, uh, little role in our lives. Let's say day to day life. Okay, day to day activities or life, whatever you say. Let's say just lives. That's all. Means you can, how I would be justifying. Okay, you take example of mobiles, electricity, whatever life is going to be, how you are going to survive without these things. If you do not have these innovations, whatever you have right now, just look around yourself. So I'll take example of that. Let's say computers. Okay, you have like mobiles. Then what else? Well, medical products. Okay, whatever. So if you do not have these products, then what? How your life is going to be? So I am going to justify my point by quoting these domains or products. Now let's jump on to disagree part. I disagree that you should spend money on arts. Okay, invest in arts. So what I can write? So I'll say like you know I'll take example of music, dance. So when you listen to a music, you will, you won't be if you are stressed out, you will feel relaxed, you will feel calm. Okay, so I'll say like music relaxes our mind. Okay, so that is going to be my first point. Now how I would be justifying it? working professionals are there. Okay, they work to relax themselves, they listen to music. If there is no music, then what? So I'll try to justify in this way. Then I will say like same is the case with your dance. Okay, well, uh, okay, exactly same thing. Then you have like events. Okay, let's say you have music events, music and dance events. People will be, participating in these events. So revenue would be getting generated, right? So when you have these events, revenue would be getting generated. What else? Now in India, like we have many, foreigners would they come to India to learn traditional dance. Okay, so tourism also. So you can take example of any like domain in arts, music, dance, art galleries, sculpture. So we have like many points here. Now I am going to choose that particular viewpoint on which like I have more content. I should not or you should not choose a viewpoint because you like or dislike it. Here I have just 2 points, here I am having 4. So I'll be going with these one. Okay. And be careful, while typing, because in exam you won't be, getting any spell check, or you won't be getting any, your words won't be getting highlighted. Okay. So here I am teaching, so I'm not bothered that much. But in exam, you be little careful. Okay. By mistake also, there should not be any spelling mistake. Keep this thing in mind. More than 2 spelling mistakes, you would be getting 0 in spelling criteria. Okay, keep this thing in mind. So I have, more content if I agree with the statement. So I'm going to choose this one. That's all. This is my first step. First step is what? Brainstorming. Okay, that's all. Now I'll write, essay. So first I'm going to write this one, your introduction. Okay. So I'll start with the introduction part. Now you have to do, break your introduction into 3 parts. First one is going to be your paraphrasing. What is paraphrasing? I have to write this particular statement in my words, or I would say I have to write this statement in a different way. That's all. That is your paraphrasing. Then I have to give my opinion. Then I have to, well, not have to. For these two, parts, I would say I have to, but this is up to you. I would say outline. What examiner is going to read in this essay, I'm going to write that in outline. Okay, like overall words are 200 to 300. So I'll try to draft an essay like in between 230 to 250. That's all. Make sure that you have more than 200 and less than 300. If you write 199 or 301 words, you would be getting 0 in form. Keep this thing in mind. Okay. So my first paragraph is going to be what? My paragraph 1. That is going to be introduction, and 3 sentences paraphrasing. So first one is your what? Paraphrasing. Now I am going to draft my introduction. First sentence paraphrasing. How can I write this statement on my own? Some people believe that government money. So I'll say it is often argued that the government money should, that, well, I won't be writing in passive because in question is already in passive wise, should not be spent. So I would say government should spend its money on more important things, let's say such as health and education. Then arts you can write, or I would instead of then I would say instead of arts. Okay, instead of arts, or you can say instead of uh, sponsoring artists and arts events. That's all. So this is my paraphrasing, but this is just one viewpoint. Then I would say, however, others think in a different way, others opine differently, or others hold different view, or others believe that. Now in the question it is written believe that, so it is up to you. However, others, let's say, think, or you can even, it's okay. Others say, or others hold different view. I can write that also. Okay. Others, I'll write in that way. Others, however, others hold different view and say that word and say that art plays an important role in society as artists can express their thoughts and their culture in their work. Done. Now there is one problem. So what I have written here, uh, plays an important role in society as artists can express their thoughts and culture. I don't want to write there again and again. Then I would say in their culture. Okay, no need to write thrice there. That's all. So this is my paraphrasing statement. That's all. Now I am going to write my opinion. I would be keeping it very simple. Now here you see I discussed one viewpoint here and then I discussed second viewpoint. Because I have two viewpoints, this one and this one, I can write a very simple opinion. That is, I will say I disagree. Okay, I would say I disagree with the former view, or I would say I agree with the later view. That's all, guys. So this is the benefit of drafting in this way. Okay, one viewpoint, however others opine differently, whatever. I agree with the former or later view. If you say I can't write like this, what should I do? Then I will say just write in this way. That's all. It is often argued that government should spend its money on other important things. Just write one viewpoint and then you say I, if well you are not agreeing with this, so I would say I disagree with this view. Okay, with this view. Done. So if you can't write that statement, however others hold different view and say that whatever, okay, so in that case you go with this I disagree with this view. I hope you have got the idea. If you did not understand, pause the video, make a note of this statement, and do what, and compare it with the earlier. Okay, I'll just do one thing, I'll undo the whole thing. Done. That's all. Now make a note of that. See, if you are writing just this one, then you need to say I agree with this view or I disagree with this view. And if you're writing both viewpoints, then you can say I agree with the former or later view. That's all, guys. Now what is my third part? Third part is opinion. Now to write a very good outline, you need to do brainstorming. Why? Because if you don't know how to what you are going to write in second and third paragraph, you can't draft this outline. I am going to discuss music, dance. Okay, then I am going to discuss your this revenue generation. Well, I would say like instead of music events, I would say tourist slash music events. That why? Because when tourists are coming, or when there are music events, in both scenarios, revenue would be generated. So I'll go with this one. Okay. So I would say firstly, then I have to put comma. This essay will discuss what how arts contribute to the society. Now, because I'm saying music relaxes our mind, okay, like if working professionals, well, not working, anyone who is listening to music, he will be getting relaxed. So, music is helping society. So, I'll say, firstly, this essay will discuss how arts contribute to the society. That is my first point. Then I will say, and secondly, will talk, okay, will talk about how it acts as a source of, let's say, revenue generation, comma, followed by a reasoned conclusion. Done. Now, firstly, one connecting word, then secondly. So, in this sentence, I got two connecting words. Then, guys, my overall sentence is a complex one. It's a compound sentence. So, I will be getting good score. If you say I can't write like this, what shall I do? Is there any option for me? I would say yes, you have an option, and that is what? That is if you write like this. This essay will discuss the reasons for supporting the later viewpoint with relevant examples in the forthcoming paragraph. Ignore my spelling mistakes, I'll correct them in the end. Followed by a reasoned conclusion. That's all, guys. So if you say I can't write on my own, you are new to English, let's say you are beginner level, then you have this option. Any opinion essay, you can write this outline. This essay will discuss the reasons for sporting or not sporting, the later or former viewpoint with relevant examples. I can even make it little bit better. Now, because I know I would be discussing from music industry, so I would be saying with relevant examples from the music domain in the forthcoming paragraph. Okay. If you can't, write domain name, simply say this thing in the forthcoming paragraph. Okay, so this is, I would say a kind of template. So if you can't write on your own, you have this template. Okay, this is also a template. It is often argued that then you write, whatever is essay statement, paraphrase it, then you say however others hold different view and say that, or however others believe that. Now they have already written like others believe, some people believe that, so I'm avoiding that one. And it's okay even if I write however others believe that, that is also okay. However others believe that art plays, that's all. Sometimes students say I can't write same word again and again. See, you should not write a word just for the sake of writing something different. Whatever synonym you are, using in your essay, whatever word you are writing, make sure that it is appropriate and correct. It is appropriate. Okay, that is mentioned in the official marking criteria. Keep this thing in mind. Okay, so just for the sake of writing something different, do not write. So I am done with my introduction. I hope it is clear. Very simple. Paraphrasing, this one, then opinion, then outline. I am done with my your introduction. Okay. Now what? I have to write paragraph number 2. Okay. Paragraph number 2, that is going to be my main body paragraph. Okay. Main body paragraph 1. So see, like while typing itself, I'm making these mistakes, and here it is okay for me. Why? Because I'm teaching you. I'm not, sitting in exam, but you have to be careful. I know the spelling of main, but still what I have written. So make sure that you are always proofreading your essay. Okay. So this was the first paragraph, and this one is your second one. That's all. Now I have to write. So what is going to be my first sentence? My first sentence is going to be my first reason first reason why I agree, because I am agreeing. Okay, first reason why I agree. Then second sentence is going to be supporting sentence. Okay, supporting sentence for the first one. Then third sentence is going to be example. Okay, in case if you can't write example, then you again go for supporting statement. There is one more thing. This is going to be your first sentence. Okay, here like you have to write two sentences, second and third sentence. Done. And this one is either going to be your fourth one or fifth one. Let's say fourth, I would say and or fifth sentence. Done. Now I made one mistake. After writing introduction, I did not count my words. So what I'll do, I'll copy all these so that I can check later how many words are there. I should write something around 60 to 70. Okay. I need to make sure that my essay is in the range 200 to 300. I should not write less or more. Okay. So I have got how many words in the introduction paragraph? 85, which I feel is little bit too much. 85 is too much. I have to keep it around 70. So what I'll do, I will delete this statement. Okay. So you guys, what you do, you can pause the video here, write, or take screenshot here so that you have this particular statement also. Okay. And then you can take screenshot of this one also. So I'll just delete this one and I will say I disagree with this statement. I disagree with this view. Okay. So there is one more thing, because I can write 250, so I'll like check in and whether I'm getting more than 300 or not. Okay. But make sure that your words are around 70, 60 to 70. So I'll for now I'll keep it just like that. Now let me draft this one. So first reason why I agree, sporting sentence, then your example are again sporting sentence. Now let's draft first one, my first viewpoint. So I'll say what is my viewpoint here? Music relaxes our mind. So it is helping people directly or indirectly, whatever you say. So I'll say artists contribute to society in their way. So that is my first statement. Now I have to justify how they contribute. This is my going to be sporting statement, how they contribute. I don't know, like I would be, whether I would be writing just two sentences or three, I don't know. So that's all. So what I'll do, take for example music, and instead of simply saying for example music, I'll write like this: take comma, for example. Make a note of these things. Many students forget to put comma here firstly, then secondly, okay, then here followed by, and here also. So make a note of these things, so that you do not lose score in your grammar part. Okay, take for example music. Then I will say it has a significant influence on people and supports them in their personal and professional life. I am writing that only. Whatever I discussed here, I am writing that in this statement. So see how easy it is for me to write, because I discussed everything in the brainstorming. I need not to think at all while writing this main paragraph. Okay, so I'll say listening to music is a favorite pastime of uh, working professionals who lead and an extremely what stressed out life. Okay, extremely stressed out life. Then music helps. Okay, music helps them relax, reduce stress, and focus on their work. Now I need to, what was I said topic? Government money should not be spent. I need to relate that also now. So how I would be, uh, writing that. So I will say, in other words, are when government supports music or musicians, it indirectly helps. Okay, so I'll say, in other words, by supporting music and musicians, the government indirectly help its people's emotional well-being. That's all, guys. Now see, there is one thing, because I was not able to give any example, direct example. So what I did, I have written everything here itself in supporting sentence. So I'll delete this one. Okay, well, need not delete, I'll just keep like that. Or I can say, I can even do this also, that's all. Okay, well, this is fine for me. Music health, that is also okay. I need to correct the spelling, that's all. So this is my paragraph. Okay, so remember one thing, because I know all these words. Okay, I know, like, because I'm teaching you also, so I'm making mistake while typing, but you need to be careful. I'm repeating again and again. Okay, take care of your punctuation, everything. So I'll just write everything here now. This was my main sentence. Then you have this thing. Okay, then you have this one. Okay, that's all. So this is my what? This is my paragraph. Done. I hope it is clear to you. Okay. Take care of your full stop, comma, everything. So this was my first one. Okay. Introduction. And this is my second one. Done. I hope this is clear. So overall, how many words I have got? So I have got around 157. I have to write at least 50 more. Now in the same way I will write my third paragraph also, exactly in the same way. Okay, so it is going to be what, my third paragraph, and it would be main body paragraph 2. Instead of first reason, it would be my second reason. Okay, it would be my second reason why I agree. Rest everything is going to be same. Okay, done. Now let's drop this also. So I would say, now what was my second point? Uh, Dance. So I'll discuss that. Well, I will combine both dance and this one, revenue generation. Okay, I'll go for your this only, tourist part music events only. So I'll start in this way. This is my viewpoint. Tourism is a major source of well, no need to write in passive voice, is a major revenue source for governments worldwide, and artists have immense power to attract tourists. So this is my statement. Now I have to justify. Well, I'll make it plural. Done. Now how I'll justify? So I will say cultural programs like music and dance fascinate a large number of tourists. A large number of tourists. They visit the country to watch these performances, and sometimes even enroll in dance and music schools to learn the art. You can give example of Indian dance style, Kathakali. Okay, many foreigners, they come to India and enroll. You can give that example also. Okay, so I'm done with this also. I have explained my viewpoint here. So let me just correct this one. Done. Now I have to write some kind of supporting statement. So how can I write like that? I need to keep, okay, I have to explain like revenue source. So far I just spotted it. Now I need to prove like it is your well, I have to write performances. Yes, I have to now spot revenue. That is my sentence. Okay, revenue source. So I will say there are many benefits. There are many benefits of organizing such events. Then I will say, first, budding artist gets an avenue to showcase their talent. Secondly, it acts as a source of revenue that can be utilized for the other sectors, that can be utilized for developing other sectors, done. So this is how I have now joined, or I would say how I have related these. Done. So let me again copy it. So whatever I'm saying in the start, I'm justifying it. Okay, keep this thing in mind. I'm justifying it. It's not like I'm simply saying something because I feel like that. So in the first sentence I said that tourism is a major revenue source, and artists they have that power to attract tourists. Now I have to prove how. So cultural programs, people, these programs, events, music, dance event, so they will attract tourists. When tourists are coming, foreigners are coming to watch these performances, sometimes they enroll also. When they enroll, that acts as a revenue source. Okay, I have added one more thing, that is like the benefit is like platform. I have discussed that also, so it is up to you to discuss that or not. So this is my word, my third paragraph. Overall I have got how many words? 241 words. Okay, now I should sum it up. I don't want to write more than 250. It will look very long essay. Well, officially I can write 300, not less than 2 and not more than 3. But I'll like try to keep it around 250. So now whatever I have discussed here, I'm going to, summarize with that point only. Contribute to society and revenue source. So I'll say, to conclude, then you have to put comma, investing in the arts important is important as it helps society as a whole. Okay, whatever point I explained in the second paragraph, and even generates revenue for the government. Why it is important? Okay, why it is important? Because it helps society as a whole, first point, which I discussed here, and it even generates revenue for the government. That's all, guys. So see, my essay is coherent here. Why it is coherent? I said like I will be discussing contribution of arts to the society first. I discussed it here. Then I said source of revenue generation. I discussed it here. Okay. Then I summed it up in the same way. Investing is important. Why? Society and revenue generation. That's all. How many words I have got? 263. It's okay. Now see, if you say, okay, I want to, keep it little bit short. What can I do? I'll just do one thing here. I will cut this thing and I will say, I disagree with this view. Disagree with this view. Done. That's all. Now how many words I have got? 240. So it's okay. 240 and 263 is okay. I'll leave that one. Okay, done. So now what you understand? So first of all, in introduction, you have to paraphrase your statement. This is my paraphrasing statement. Then I have to write my opinion. This is my opinion statement. Okay, and then outline. You need, you need not to write outline, but it will look good. So this is my outline. Okay, three parts: paraphrasing, opinion, and outline. Then I'll come to, your body paragraph or second paragraph. Why I agree with this view? So this is my viewpoint. Then I have to support it. Now I have supported in this way by taking example. Now you will say, instead of writing statement in the start and then giving example, I had done in the opposite way. It's okay. Means it's not, I'm not giving any number here, so it's okay, because I'm going to discuss about music, so I have to introduce this one music in the start itself. So I said, take for example music, and then I gave a statement. It has a significant influence. Why? Because it supports them in their personal and professional life. Then I will highlight it. This is my second one, and then I support it in this way. Okay, like listening is a hobby of many working professionals. So when they listen to music, it would be like they would be getting relaxed, they would be feeling relaxed. Okay, that's all. And why government should spend money? This is because indirectly government will be helping its people. Okay, so I have covered question also here. That's all. Okay, so in, well, again three parts, I would say, again three parts here. Then comes your statement, main viewpoint. Why I agree? Revenue source. Then I have given this thing your sporting statement. Then again, well, not just one sentence, I have two sentences here, and then I have like example. Okay, well, not direct example, but kind of sporting statement, and then you have this one. So means now you see how many sentences are there. First one, then second one, third one, fourth one. In introduction, four sentences. If you are not writing opposite view, then just three sentences. Now here also, like first sentence, well, you should not write this much small sentence or short sentence. So always write 16, 17 word sentence. So I'll say in second paragraph, you have to write how many sentences? So one, then second, third and fourth. Four sentences in the second, four sentences in the third paragraph, and just one sentence conclusion. That's all. So this is how you have to write opinion. I am justifying my viewpoint. Okay, one thing. My essay is coherent. I am saying I disagree with the statement. Why I disagree, I have proved it here. Okay. Then about the connecting words, about the conjunctions. Firstly, then I have secondly, then however is there, then take for example is there. Okay, and then I have like to conclude is there, and this that I have used those also. There are many benefits of organizing such events. What such events? These cultural programs. Okay, then again first, secondly. Okay, so like my all my statements or sentences are connected. So if you want to score more than 79, this is what you need to do. First step, brainstorming. Then go in this way. Okay, first paragraph this one, second paragraph, third paragraph. First paragraph you're paraphrasing. Okay, paraphrasing. Then your opinion in second paragraph, and outline in your third paragraph. Done. Then guys, second paragraph, first reason why you agree. Okay, so first one. Then sporting statement, you have to write at least two sentences. Then you have, you know what, your example. You have to write again at least two sentences. In the same way, you have to do this thing in the third paragraph. Why you agree? Second reason why you agree or disagree. Okay, sporting statement again, then example again. So if you know break your essay into sentences or paragraphs like this, the way I have done, you will feel like essay writing is nothing. Okay, many students, like they think of uh, essay as one long, your passage like 250 to 260 words. So they feel like, how to write 250 words, I'm not good in English. That's all. So they get scared, they are afraid to write. But when you break your thing, that thing is what your essay here. So when you're breaking your essay into parts like this, it will make your job very very easy. So see, I have drafted this essay in front of you. Okay, so in conclusion, like well, your fourth paragraph is what? Conclusion. I'll write here also. Fourth paragraph is conclusion. You have to summarize. You need to summarize it. Summarize in one sentence. That's all. Keeping second and third paragraph in the mind. Done. Okay. So what you do now? You can take snapshot of this one. Okay, pause the video here, take snapshot, then pause the video, again take snapshot of second paragraph. Now take the snapshot of third paragraph and fourth one. This is how your essay should be. Okay, structure. And now you can take snapshot of your essay so that you get to know like how sentences are connected, about vocabulary, linguistic range, connecting words. Okay, that's all guys. I hope this is clear. In case there is any doubt, feel free to message me. Now jump on to the next lecture, in which I am discussing a discussion essay on health topic. So that's all guys. Thank you very much.